All right, I'm Jim with Ride Snowboards, and I'm here today to talk to you about the 2020 Ride Women's Boot Collection. So we're going to walk through all the different boots that we make for women. So we'll start at the top. The first one we want to talk about is the Cadence. So the Cadence is packed with features. This is the highest performance, stiffest women's boot on the market. So if you're looking for a boot that is very stiff, very high performance, this is going to be where you're going to want to start. The Cadence has a zonal boa system. So the top boa tightens the top part of your boot, the bottom boa tightens the bottom part of your boot, or the side boa tightens the bottom part of your boot. The closer system allows the boot to flex around the top of your foot instead of creating a pressure point there. You can see the Intuition foam liner has a strap on the top. This allows you to get your liner as tight as possible around the top part of your foot. As we look inside this boot, this has the similar harness to the Insano. So the harness is stitched into the shell of the boot, and that allows, as you tighten that, the two pieces to become one piece and give you that higher performance. This also features the calf adjustment technology system. So what that does is that allows you, if you've got a bigger, more athletic calf, generally boots will pinch up at the top. With this, you're able to push it out. If you've got a really skinny calf, you can push it all the way in. So when you tighten that boot up, you get a much more custom fit. Next one to talk about is the Karmyn. This is a women's version of a men's boot we call the deadbolt. This has the tongue-tied focus system. So the top boa is going to tighten the top section of the boot. The side boa is going to tighten the lower section of the boot, as well as pull the tongue over the 45 of your ankle, push your ankle back into the heel pocket, and give you a really tight fit. That comes with the power strap. This power strap is adjustable. So as the strap starts to wear and stretch, you're able to adjust the length of the strap. It is stitched together, so you can't lose that piece, because that would be frustrating. So as you use it, you may want it tighter, and you can size it tighter. If you're riding a boot now and you're having a lot of heel lift, it makes it really hard to make toe side turns. This is going to eliminate that system. It comes with a Michelin sole as well, and the calf system. So that is the CAT system. That is the Karmyn. The next boot we want to look at is the Hera. So the Hera is probably our most versatile women's boot. This boot is good for almost everybody. So this is a medium flexing boot. This has our tongue-tied system on it. So the way that this tongue-tied system works is that you have a single boa on the outer, and that tightens all of the outer section of the boot. So as you tighten that, it'll pull the whole boot tight. You still get the closer system, which is going to help with that pressure point over the top of your foot. You still get the calf adjustment system technology, which allows you to adjust for the thickness of your calf. This liner is a fully removable Intuition liner. It's got a lace pull, so you can tighten your liner. But the key feature here is the tongue-tied system. So this side boa, as you tighten this down, you can see it's going to pull the tongue over the top of your foot and push your heel back into the heel pocket and give you a much easier, a much better fit on your heel. So if your heel's moving up and down, the tongue-tied system is really what you want to check out. This is going to be a really good kind of do-everything boot. Then an all-new boot for the women's line this year is called the Context. So this is the first time in a long time that we've made a high-performance women's lace-up boot. A lot of our team riders were asking for it, some of the women that work in the office. Some people prefer a traditional lace over the boa system. They feel that they're getting a better, they can adjust the tightness over the boot if you want a really tight lower section or really tight at the ankles or really tight at the top and kind of loose elsewhere. So this is going to give you that feel. You do get 3 metal lace hooks on this, so that allows you to tighten the boot and kind of perfect how you've got it set up. We can look at what the boa does on the inside. So the boa operates our tongue-tied system. You can tighten it tight or loose, but what it does is it pulls the tongue. This is the tongue into the back of the boot and kind of cinches your heel into place there. So if you're looking for a high performance women's lace boot, this is, I believe, the best one on the market. And then we'll kind of step into the Sage. So the Sage is kind of our entry level to mid-range women's boot. You got a lot of good features here that you're not going to find on other boots at this price. The main thing we want to talk about here is the closer system. This is a single bullet boot, but having this closer system allows the bottom of the boot to get tighter than other single BOA systems. This comes with a fully removable intuition liner, and the lacing system is attached to the liner, so you can easily remove and replace the liner if you want to keep it dry. You also get the full intuition liner on all of these boots. That's going to be heat moldable, so you can take it into the shop, get it heated up, and pack it out so your first day on hill feels like your 10th day on hill. You don't have to do it as you're riding. You also get the calf adjustment system on the Sage. So this is the 2020 Ride Women's Boot line.